Kia ora. Welcome everybody to my podcast, Busy as a Bee. And I have been busy as a bee, even though it is summer holidays. I have been doing lots and lots of things to get Sedwell Centre all set up. A big thank you and shout out to Mo and Anushka for their help. They've really made a difference and making it sparkle. So Sedwell is a really special space, and I want to talk about that today and what makes it so special. When we first came to find a place to set up, we walked into this derelict space, and it had been an art space, and it was a mess. So myself and a few of the team came in, we had a look, but I knew immediately it was the right space. It had an energy that I could feel, and so we took a contract out almost 11 years ago now, and we renovated it ourselves and poured lots and lots of love, lots of aroha into this space to make it a safe space for people. And that's what it exactly has become. It's become a community space used by many, many people. And the idea is that everybody can come, they should feel at home and be able to sit at the table. The only really big thing that we ask is that people are respectful of one another, so that we're not judging people dependent on their religion, dependent on their culture, dependent on their sexual identity. It's about acceptance and making it accessible to people. As I said, the only thing we won't accept is disrespectful behaviour. And so Sedwell Centre has become such a safe space. We have different groups using it. I would say a good 90% is by migrant women who are coming together to find solutions for a better world. And this is really, really important. Right now, with what's going on in the world, we need safe spaces, a place where you can come, you can get help, you have an idea, and you can make it happen. So within what we do, there are a few channels. So one is well-being, another is education, another is culture, and infused in that is we have business, we have sustainability and integration. So this is what Sedwell Centre is used for. It's also used as a workshop space for outside organisations that we connect with. We don't just allow anybody to rent space. They've got to behave in an ethical way. And so this is how the space is being used. And from this Sedwell core, we have established other spaces. So a couple of years ago, we opened our International Welcome Office. Once again, people can come in, they can get help, they can make friends and run workshops. The other thing we've done, but this is through my business, Bohemian Soul Beehive, we've established a shop, but it is a shop with a difference. Once again, it's a safe space where people can come in. It doesn't matter who you are. You can come in, you can feel at home and be respected. And so we have within the shop, we have different corners where community can come and sit down, have a cup of tea, have a cake, have a chat, do a project. One of the projects we're doing is the Daisy Project. This is headed by Nicole, who is doing an amazing job of bringing people together, teaching them how to crochet daisies, either for themselves or to give out to people. And behind the project, it's about solving the sense of loneliness and giving people hope. So I'd say this is a project for hope. and a place you can come. You can discuss anything. Once again, not to be judged, but to be supported on your journey. Also within the shop, we do things quite differently. We do a koha exchange with our local artists, many who have migrant backgrounds, so that they can have their products sold in the shop, and as a koha exchange, they come and help, or they do some marketing, and then 100% goes back to those artists, because it's really difficult to live as an artist. So this is our little bit that we do to support them, to give them a safe space to trial things, and to get some feedback on how they could improve what they are doing. So right now we've got the 3 spaces, and we will be adding to that. And this is where you come, in with your support, with our Just €12 campaign, or becoming an international member. Our next steps is to get a farm so that we can hold retreats, we can have affordable places that members and others can go to. They can hold retreats, we can grow our own vegetables and fruit that can be utilised within the community. And so I'm keeping my eye out for a farm, not too far out of Graz, maybe 30 minutes. So it's really easy to get to with a good either train or bus route, so people can get there. So these are some of the things that we're doing. And it's bringing people together to create the world we wish to live in. And creating safe, accessible spaces is an absolute must. From there, we have an amazing team of designers. They're international, and we would really like to reshape the Graz district and bring it to life, make it a place that different generations, different cultures can connect and have a wonderful, safe time, and just have so much joy without all these other things that are going on in the world. So we're focusing on the positive aspects of what we can create. We're focusing our energies to the wonderful things that we can all have and we can all create together. So I hope you get on board with what we're doing. I hope you check out what we're doing. It's really also important that you see the good work that's being done. And if you have great ideas, please feel free to send them in. We are tackling lots and lots of issues in a very holistic way. And one of the most important things right now is safe spaces. With the money we collect from the €12 campaign, we would also like to rent out apartments that can be used when needed for people. So whether they have nowhere to go, if they're in a violent situation, they need temporary accommodation. These are the things that we want to set up. And if you want, you can do this with us. So that's all for today. Once again, if you have questions, send them in. Keep me busy as a bee. So that's all from me today. Over and out. I'll see you next time. Bye.